Welcome to Choose Spirit Now, your tool for spiritual awakening. I'm Ginger Dunaway, and I want to thank you for tuning in to this week's guided meditation, which is all about letting go of ego expectations. Before we begin, I want to express my gratitude to you for allowing Choose Spirit Now to be your tool for living life fully awake. Sometimes when you find yourself in the midst of a project or are guided to begin a new one, fear and anxiety can hold you back from finishing or even starting the project to begin with. This is when you need to get clear about the difference between action and expectations. When you're guided to action, you may have small goals set up for you along the way in order to keep the action moving in a certain direction. But you have to remain open to the possibility of these goals shifting and changing along the way. You may notice that an initial goal may be laid out for you, but the next goal does not appear until that one is complete. This ability to allow your guidance to move you to action and then allow the goals to come and go, shift and change, is what we call going with the flow. You are allowing yourself to follow your inner guidance without getting stuck in what the outcome is supposed to be, without getting overwhelmed by expectations the ego may start placing upon your actions and goals. Once you allow the ego to start tallying up expectations for your actions, you find yourself stressed, anxious, fearful, and insecure until you are in total overwhelm and have to stop or not even start the project that you have been guided to do. Not a good place to be. When we can let go of our expectations of what will come of our actions, two things happen. One, we free ourselves up for actually following our intuition, so we are drawn to do things by spirit rather than driven to do things by the ego. And two, we let go of the ego emotions, fear and anxiety, which sometimes leads to no action at all, or the subsequent ego emotions, disappointment, worry, and feelings of inadequacy or worthlessness if things don't go the way we expected. Instead, we experience peace and contentment, no matter what may come of our actions, because we are content in the knowledge that we are undeniably guided to do them. So let's take a moment to let go of our ego expectations by tuning into our higher self through a guided meditation. Take a moment to sit nice and tall, whether you are sitting in a chair or sitting in cross-legged, half lotus, or full lotus position. You can also lay down for this meditation if you'd like. Close your eyes or soften your gaze and allow this to be symbolic of you turning your focus inward. Turning your focus away from the distractions, away from the external, and tuning into yourself for the moment. If you are seated, take a moment to really focus on your posture. Draw your awareness to your pelvis. Try and get your pelvis in a nice neutral position rather than tilted forward, causing an arch in the lower back, or tilted too far back, causing your lower back to be rounded. Once the pelvis feels neutral, draw your awareness up the lower back, mid-back, upper back. Feel the abdominals working to help support the back as the entire torso lengthens towards the sky. Allow the spine to shift and make micro adjustments until you feel as if the head is perfectly balanced on the neck, until you feel that there's little or no effort going on in the neck as the head rests perfectly balanced. Feel the back of the neck growing long as the chin tucks slightly toward an open heart. Relax your shoulders, relax your face. Feel the space between the eyebrows melting and relaxing. Take the palms face up on your lap or on your knees in a receiving gesture, symbolic of staying open to your inner guidance, your higher self speaking to you. Now let's set 2 intentions for this practice. The first intention is to get quiet and tune into our higher self, guiding us into the next action without expectation for results. Allowing our higher self to help us let go of our expectations surrounding a project we are working on or are about to begin. Allowing our higher self to help us let go of the ego's need to demand things from us, making us feel that our worth and adequacy rests on the outcome of our actions. The second intention is to allow our higher self to tune us into the knowledge that we are already worthwhile and adequate as we were created by God in His image. That we are more than just the body, more than just the mind, more than just the self-images that we have created in this life. Reminding us that we are as God created us in spirit, whole, perfect, and eternal, with absolutely nothing to fear. As you continue to sit nice and tall, take the focus to your breath. Breath moving in, breath moving out. See if you can deepen the breath. Keep the postural muscles working in the abdomen and torso to keep you sitting nice and tall, but relax the rest of the belly to see if you can take a nice deep breath deep down into the lungs. With each exhale, exhale completely and then use the abdominal muscles to press the remaining air out until you feel completely empty of air, ready for your next relaxed, full, deep breath. As the breath moves in again, remember to soften in the belly to allow that breath to move in deep into the lungs. And as that breath moves out, again, use the abdominals to press the air out in preparation for the next breath in. With each focused inhale, imagine breathing in peace. With each focused exhale, imagine breathing out fear. If you'd like, you can pause this meditation and continue with this meditation for as long as you'd like. Until you're ready for closing, you can press play again. In closing, feel the inner peace and contentment from simply sitting and breathing. Feel the openness and clarity that comes from getting quiet and tuning into your higher self. Notice if there is any clear guidance coming to you in this moment. Notice if you feel free from the ego expectations and all the ego emotions that come with that. Now take a moment for gratitude. Gratitude for your life, the seemingly good, the seemingly bad, but gratitude for every moment of this life that you are so fortunate to have for as long as you are meant to have it. Gratitude for being open enough to be tuned into your guidance that is leading you to live this life fully and completely awake. Namaste. The light in me is the light in you. We are all connected. Namaste. Remember, if you want to be a part of sharing this message, sharing this tool for living life fully awake, then share this meditation through Facebook, YouTube, through Twitter, and let's keep ourselves moving toward a more awakened people. This is Ginger Dunaway with Choose Spirit Now, your tool for spiritual awakening. Have a wonderful day living life fully awake.